There's a race. Yes, a race. Are you winning in this race? Well, I hope so. I'm Rodney Walker, president of Grants USA, Grant Writers Association, and there's a race that people are in to secure more grants. And I hope you are winning in this effort. But if you're not, I want to make sure that you do. And I have a wonderful resource that's been offered this way for the very first time, designed to help you to win the race. A lot of times when you're racing for grants, you're literally having to go through different doors. And in order to get through these different doors, you have to have the right keys. But there's one big problem. A lot of organizations are only doing grant writing and only have one of the key in their whole grant writing equation. So what happens, instead of being able to get over the hump and get to the next door, they get stuck. And their grant efforts are not as successful as they can possibly be. In essence, they do this. They get stuck right there. When to get the prize, to get the money, you have to go to the next level. So with this wonderful resource that I've created, it's designed to help you to get the 3 important keys that you need to have in order to be successful with your grant seeking efforts. And then we'll forget, when I was first starting out, I was trying to get as many keys as I possibly could because I knew that the keys held the power to be able to unlock the important doors. I never will forget the first proposal that I submitted to a funder. I completely overlooked 2 of the important keys and only had 1 key in the equation. Well, needless to say, I didn't get funded, but I eventually learned what those important keys were so that I could be able to maximize my funding opportunities. And not only did I become successful later on after I incorporated these important keys, but I've been able to help literally thousands of others to be able to be successful with theirs as well. Never forget recently receiving a letter from one person that I was able to help, a young man who was new to grant writing and who came to our trainings. He took the information in, and we, over the course of about 9 to 12 months, was able to help him and his agency to secure nearly $4 million. There was another lady who was very new to grant writing who came in and she got the keys, and we were able to help her to secure $25,000 within her first 3 months of learning the insight. What's going to happen when you get these 3 keys? What other doors are going to be open? Let me tell you how we're going to help you with these keys. These keys are going to help you to know how to tell a complete story to the funder in such a way that makes you and your agency more attractive. You know, you want to become more attractive to the funder because that's how you get the money. And think about it this way. What attracts a bear to come closer? Honey, what food that may be left over? Those things automatically attract a bear to come closer. What attracts, let's say for instance, maybe a dog, maybe a bone, maybe a little ball to play with? Those things are attracted to that particular animal. Well, funders in a similar way have things that are attractive to them. And these 3 keys will share with you how to position your agency to become more attractive to them so that your overall grant seeking efforts are much stronger. So when you make this purchase, you are going to get these 3 keys for more funding, and you're going to be able to incorporate it into your grant writing immediately. So let me tell you what's going to happen. Once you make this purchase, this information is going to be delivered to you instantly. It's going to be delivered to you right away because it's going to be digitally added to your library. And you're going to be able to access this information that's going to be in a video format. You're going to hear me talking directly to you in a video format. The good thing is that you're going to be able to download this video. So if you'd like to burn it into a CD, you can feel free to do that. And you're going to have this added to your library. In addition to having it in your library, you're going to also be able to take notes and make notations and stop, pause, and listen to it to make sure that you really get the key information that you need to grasp so that you can be as successful as possible with your grant seeking efforts. You never know what one bit of insight or one bit of information can make a difference in how you go about getting grants. And I like to tell people all the time that grant writing is so much more than just writing some words on paper. It's about being able to communicate your story. And this resource is going to help you to communicate your story more effectively to the funder. And it's going to share with you some things that you most likely are overlooking and doing right now. So make this purchase right away. Get these 3 keys, open up those doors. Don't get stuck with one door and not be able to get to the next. I'm not sure about you, but have you ever lost your keys before? The worst feeling, right? I lost my keys and I had to find them because I couldn't get into the things I needed to get into until I had them. So don't be going around with your grant efforts keyless. Get the keys, open up the doors, get greater funding today. Take care.